Oh my goodness, look at this. Each filter replaces 1,000 plastic bottles. Oh my goodness. I do recycle my plastic bottles, so at least that's something. Well, most of the time, unless the recycle bin is. I ain't gonna even lie. Our filters are made in the United States of America. Yes, 100% recyclable and built for sustainability, replacing over 550 plastic bottles with every use. By switching to Epic, you cut down on single-use plastic bottles, support the U.S. made product, enjoy the community dedicated to clean water and environmentally better for you and better for the planet.
Come on while you work out. Stay fit, watch me. I do product reviews and the taste test. Sell my channel like a movie they ain't making. Unboxing what I be unboxing, I'm straight, yeah. Come by with positive vibes. Visit my channel that like and subscribe. Come by with positive vibes. Visit my channel that like and subscribe.
Hello everybody, it's your girl Tasharia, and today we have an unboxing. Yes. Okay, not only will I have an unboxing, I have a second part, and it will be a review of this product. Okay, so let's see what we got in the box. As you can tell by the title of this video, it is a sponsored video. This product was sent to me for review. Shout out to Epic Water. Okay, Epic Water filters. And what I like, I'll tell y'all so far, is that they have pitchers, dispensers, bottles, under sink filters. Also, they have all the filter replacements on the website. I already like that. I like it like that. So, as you all may know, we have a huge Berkey. So, with this, we also have a Brita filter. One thing about me is I want to be more consciously aware. So I'm trying to get away from bottled water. However, while I'm doing the 75 hard, it is so easy for me to just drink the bottled water so I can keep track of what I have drank. And I'm like, how many of these did I drink? So I am drinking bottled water right now. But when I take my amino acids and everything, all of that comes from my Brita filter. So that's my frame of reference. Now I'm almost 50. Okay? And so I drink out the water hose. Okay? So yeah, I can taste chlorine and all that kind of stuff, and I do not like it. Okay? But my son, that's why I want to have part 2, because my son, he does not like the Berkey filter. I'm not a fan of it per se, but I would rather have it out the Berkey than out of the sink. We live in Texas, and I'm sorry, Texas. The water quality is not that well. I mean, I guess because it's old systems and stuff like that. I don't know. But here's what we have, and it's just not safe to drink. And another thing that I like about this pitcher, this Pure, it's called the Pure filter. It removes fluoride and PFAS, and I don't know what exactly PFAS is, but I don't like fluoride. I don't like it when the dentist offered to put it on our teeth. No, we're not having no fluoride. I don't like fluoride toothpaste. I don't want none of that fluoride. But hey, to each their own. Okay, so this one is it says, oh my goodness, look at this. Each filter replaces 1,000 plastic bottles. Oh my goodness. I do recycle my plastic bottles, so at least that's something. Well, most of the time, unless the recycle bin is. I ain't gonna even lie. Eliminates, let's read this. Eliminates up to 99% of contaminants. Pure white, okay. Water filter filtration pitcher to reduce the ordinary, to remove is Epic. All right now. Okay. Now, I have seen Rock Just Living actually unbox hers. And so let's go over why Epic. Filter is 100% recyclable and replaceable. Cool. Removes up to 99% of all top water contaminants. Good. Eliminates the need to buy bottled water. Yes. I personally have those old school glass bottles. I prefer to drink out of glass containers. Okay. I really, really do. I feel, I don't know. I really want to get rid of most of the plastic in the house, because that, even if they say BPA, whatever, I prefer glass. I can't even say it. Filtration technology property. Y'all, it'll come to me in a minute. Which has been tested to the highest standard. Filtration technology tested to the highest standards. Okay, exceeds NSF ANSI standards. I don't know what those standards are, but they do it. Okay. Produces up to 150 gallons. Okay. That's great. Constructed from medical grade Trenton something plastic. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's check it out. Okay, this is the setup and user guide. We have to go through that. And then this is saying, dear clean water enthusiast, definitely a clean water enthusiast, being able to test your water and see what contaminants are lurking in there is so important, but not all testing methods are created equal. TDS measures specifically are cheap and easy to buy, but their measurements are seriously misleading. Oh, okay, this is telling about TDS. All right, I'm gonna put this right there. If you want to pause, you can read of this. Okay, so they top notch. Okay, seem top notch so far, but the real test is gonna be when my son drink this water. Cause me, I can almost, like for instance, there was this one brand of bottled water. You can taste that it was filtered. I don't want to taste it. I just want to taste that the water is clean. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, this is cute though, baby. Can you see this at a little picnic or something like that? Okay. I didn't even pay attention to this on her unboxing. This is cute. Okay. I know. Aesthetically, does it work? I mean, aesthetics are cute, but does it work? That's what we want to know, right? So, this is cute though. I like that. Okay, just give us this right here. Let me see how the actual filter looks. I don't even know how to take this out. Let me see. You know, if it get too complicated, your girl ain't trying to hear it. I better stop before I be done broken. So I'm just gonna leave that out. Let me see. Okay, maybe I should read some instructions. Y'all know I do not like reading instructions. So I'm gonna go ahead and when my son comes home, actually, this is cute though. I love the what's the Billy? Okay, so when my son comes home, and I think this has the measurement of how the filter level. I'm telling you, I don't like reading instructions. If it need instructions, it's too complicated for me. But I'm sure when I let's see what it says. Okay, I got it upside down. Okay, you got a start button. Okay, and it tell you how many days. So one filter lasts 90 days. Okay, so I will have a discount code down in the link below. But let me try it out, tell you all what I feel about it, and then we'll get right back at you. Okay? I like that it doesn't smell like plastic too. I like that it doesn't smell. It's no smell. You know how sometimes you open something up and it's smelly? All right, but anyway, there will be a discount code down in the description. If you don't want to use a discount code or affiliate link to get a discount, I don't know why you would want to use a discount. Get a discount. But if you don't, just check out the website. And let me see if there's anything on here that I would like to share. They get E. coli, bacteria, virus, cyst. I didn't even know that stuff is in the water. But I know, number one, that fluoride, because they add fluoride to a lot of water. I think, I'm not going to go there, but anyway, if you know, you know. Why should I filter my tap water? Even if your tap water meets legal standards, it still may contain contaminants like chlorine. Yep, you can smell that chlorine, lead, PFAS. That says forever chemicals. Oh my Lord, microplastics and other pollutants. Filtering your water gives you extra protection and peace of mind. Plus, it just tastes better, right? And what makes Epic water filters different? Epic filters are independently tested to remove up to 99% of contaminants, including PFAS, lead, and chlorine. Wonder why you're saying bloating and stuff? I got all this stuff in the water, okay? All of our filters are made in the United States of America. Yes, 100% recyclable and built for sustainability. Replacing over 550 plastic bottles with every use. Wow. How do I know if my water is safe? Let's see. It's not always easy to tell. Many harmful contaminants are odorless, tasteless, and invisible. We recommend checking your local water quality report and using certified filter for added protection. I went to the Home Depot. They had a water testing thing. I just had to send out for it. So you may be able to find one at your local um, hardware store or whatever they call it, home improvement store. What types of products does Epic offer, from glass and plastic filtered water bottles to pitchers, under sink systems, and dispensers? Epic has a solution for every lifestyle, whether you're at home, work, or on the go. I do have a Berkey water filter, and I carried it one time, so I wonder if that's a little bit different because I just did. It has that Berkey taste. I don't know, but guarantee you, I'd rather have a filter, Berkey filter, whatever, than to drink some sink from my faucet water. And how does filtering your water help the planet? By switching to Epic, you cut down on single-use plastic bottles, support the U.S. made product, enjoy the community dedicated to clean water and environmentally better. Better for you and better for the planet. So that's all I have for now. Stay tuned for part 2. This is just the unboxing. All right? All right. Hello, everybody. This is part 2 of my epic picture review. I should say unboxing and review. Y'all, I love this picture. Now, I have a Brita and I also have a Berkey filter thing. And let me just tell you, I like the capacity of this epic, water pitcher. I do have a smaller Brita. I had a bigger Brita before. Let me just say it. No shade to the Brita. It does what it's supposed to do. But this water tastes like clean water. It doesn't taste like filtered water. So if you have some hesitation with it tastes funny, this just tastes like clean water, almost like spring water. Um, so I'm like, golly, how they do this? So, I had to do some research. Okay. I don't play no games. And so I asked AI about the difference between the Epic and the Brita filters. And they do have some different types of filters for both brands. I would definitely, I'm going to say, I do not drink water out of the tap. Just don't. I feel like it is contaminated. They actually put out water alerts. Don't drink the water at times. So what AI says about the Epic. It says Epic states that its filters, for example, the Pure model, which is this one, removes up to 99.9% of contaminants, including PFAS. Those are the forever chemicals, heavy metals, lead, etc., microplastics, and fluoride. Okay, so I really, really, really like that. Okay. According to the third-party testing of the water filter guru, the Pure Epic Pure reduced 100% of uranium, copper, phosphates, phosphates, whatever, in their tests. 27% fluoride, 20% nitrate, etc. Epic emphasizes premium materials, BPAs, yes, BPS free, in Triton plastic and medical grade construction. That I like that. Now compare that to the Brita standard and elite filters remove a more modest list of contaminants. For example, the standard filter may remove chlorine. Okay, that's why the water still tastes a little. Mm, it has a taste because it doesn't eliminate that chlorine taste. Okay, but I'm letting you know, Epic does. It tastes good. Okay, and it's been a while since I unboxed, and now I'm doing my review because I like to try stuff out. I'm not gonna just say, "Oh yes, it's all good, yay." No, I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Okay, and it says Okay, so for example, the standard filter may reduce chlorine taste and odor. May mercury, copper, and cadmium, cadmium, whatever that is. Elite filter version used in some filters removes more contaminants. Lead is specifically mentioned, removes 99% of lead, which is good for the elite filter, and has longer life. But Brita does not claim in their standard models to remove everything that Epic does. Okay. So let's see here. Summary. If your water concern is ordinary, like taste, odor, chlorine, maybe some heavy metals, Brita may suffice. If you want more comprehensive filtration with the PFAS, heavy metals, fluorine, etc., Epic appears stronger based on claims and testing. Okay. So I won't get into, because you can kind of do some of this, but I'm gonna keep the video at a reasonable length. But I do want to go over one more thing. Hold on. Okay. Certifications and testing. Epic claims to meet NSF and some other testing for contaminant reduction. Brita, their standard filters are certified for certain standards, taste, odor, chlorine, etc. For example, both both the Epic and the Elite filters are certified for the reduction of aesthetic chlorine under NSF and ANSI 42, which Epic does as well. Independent testing. According to Modern Castle comparison, Epic scored higher in some lab tests than Brita in best water filter pictures article for certain contaminants. Okay. For price, Brita is more budget entry. Many choices, filters, and replacements are relatively low, but you're gonna get what you pay for. Okay, I'm telling you now, you're gonna get what you pay for. Epic, higher cost upfront, but premium filtration. If you actually need the extra contaminant removal, value may be justified. To me, the value is justified. If your tap water is fairly clean and your concern is mostly taste and odor, maybe the higher cost isn't necessary. Good thing about Brita is that it's readily available. I had ordered from the website for the Epic, so that's another thing. So, but I got mine. I placed the order, and it was here very quickly. Also consider how often you'll replace the filters, how many gallons you go through, and what contaminants you're worried about. Okay, so here's a practical recommendation when to choose which. If you live in a standard metropolitan water area, your water report shows low heavy metals, no major PFAS issues, and your goal is to make it taste better, remove chlorine and odor, the Brita filter, the standard or elite, depending on budget, is likely to be sufficient. Is likely sufficient. If you live in an area with known water quality issues, older plumbing, which I have here, and lead risk, probably here, I have been in the 50s or 60s, high PFAS, private well, lots of heavy metals, microplastic concerns, consider Epic for the average extra coverage. Okay. Also, consider capacity and filter life. If you have a large household, the longer life filter and larger capacity of some models matter. Okay, this is a huge capacity picture. Okay, and what I like about it too is that it has this area here, and it also keeps up with uses, how long that filter is going to work. And but when I use the Brita, sometimes the water comes out of the top where it hasn't been filtered. This will only allow the water to come through that has been filtered. I think that's why the taste has what it is. I have a smaller Brita filter though. I mean Brita pitcher. So I did have a larger one though, and I still experienced the same thing. It says, be sure to check your local water quality report, the annual consumer confidence report for your water utility. to see what contaminants are present. Match your filter to what you need. I'm just saying, I personally can say that I can taste a drastic difference between my Berkey, my Brita, and the Epic filter. And even though this video has been sponsored, this is my raw, true, pure opinion. Okay, so you make the choice, but I highly recommend this filtration picture. So if you like this kind of content, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and turn that ring-a-ding-ding notification bell on so I can see you all in the next one. Peace.
Doing some unboxing and I'm working out, ayy. Reviewing all these products and I'm working out, ayy. I got the Don Dotty Gold, cause it's all about the mind, body, soul. Working out.